83% of New Year's resolutions die, and it's not because people are weak. It's because they treat discipline like a wrestling match you have to win. Here's the paradox. The more you try to be disciplined, the harder it feels. Discipline gets easy when it stops being a decision. What if discipline stopped feeling like a fight and started feeling like your default? If this annoys you, you probably need it most. Most people aren't lazy. They're overloaded with noise, open loops, and constant input. Notifications pull you, tabs stay open, clutter stays visible, and your brain never finishes a thought. Researchers estimate about 35,000 decisions a day, so by the time you choose, you're drained. Monk mode is a short, focused season where you remove the noise so motivation can breathe again. And there's one turning point most people miss: the moment you stop trying and start being on purpose. In a minute, you'll learn the switch that makes discipline feel less like effort and more like identity. Picture a normal weeknight. You plan to train, study, or build something after dinner, but you're tired, so you reach for relaxation and end up scrolling for an hour. Then the pressure shows up. You should stop. You should start. You should be better. So you bargain, you delay, and you call it a discipline problem. It isn't. It's an identity problem. You've tried the usual fixes: a new plan, a new app, a burst of hype. Then real life hits, and the habit feels heavy again. When discipline is something you force, your brain treats it like a threat. Threat creates resistance, bargaining, and relief-seeking. So even when you do the habit, it feels heavy. And the moment you're stressed, you drop it. Not because you're weak. You're not broken. Your system is. Here's the invisible cost. Every argument with yourself is an interruption. A UC Irvine study found it can take about 23 minutes to refocus after one. Discipline doesn't get easier when you want it more. It gets easier when it matches who you believe you are. If you've been stuck in the start-stop loop, write this in the comments. Default. And fill in one habit you want to become automatic. Keep it small. This is about identity, not perfection. Next is where the fight disappears. Here's the turning point. Stop asking, how do I make myself do it? Start asking, what kind of person does this without negotiating? Your brain is always doing identity math. Every action is a vote for the kind of person you are. Skip the workout again, and you reinforce, I negotiate with myself. Do one tiny rep of the habit, and you reinforce, I follow through. Feeling ready is the reward, not the requirement. So we're going to build belief with receipts. Not hype. Receipts. This is the system change. I call it the default switch. Every day, collect one receipt that proves your identity, then log it. Not for numbers, for self-image. The action has one rule. It must be too small to fail. 2 minutes of clearing your desk. 1 paragraph written. 1 set of push-ups. Stop for 5 seconds. Count your open tabs today. That's the real enemy, not your discipline. Pause and look at your desk right now. If it looks chaotic, your brain has been living in that chaos. Here's what it looks like in real life. Alex, 27, couldn't open his laptop without checking Twitter first. He called it research and shipped nothing. Day 1, 2 minutes, done, no bargaining. Day 10. He wrote 200 words before his phone was even charged. By day 30, he stopped needing pep talks. Your brain trusts evidence more than intention. Each receipt lowers the inner argument. Less argument means less friction. Less friction is what easy discipline actually is. Now, to keep this from collapsing, you cut the noise for a season. Monk mode is the container that protects your new default until it sticks. Stop treating discipline like a battle and start treating it like maintenance. You don't force brushing your teeth. Do it because that's what you do. A new identity will feel fake at first. It feels like a costume before it feels like skin. If you wait to feel authentic first, you'll stay stuck. Here are 3 levers that make the easy feeling show up faster. First, pre-decide your hard moments. If you always break at 9 p.m., don't rely on willpower at 9 p.m. Decide earlier what you will do when the craving hits. Your tired brain should follow a script, not a debate. Second, shrink the start. Most discipline dies in the first 10 seconds, so make starting automatic. Lay out the book. Open the document. Put the shoes by the door. You're not chasing motivation. You're removing the first barrier. Third, protect your attention like it's cash. One D-Scout study put phone touches at about 2,617 per day. Every quick check leaves focus residue and kills momentum. If you keep checking, you're training your brain to quit. Quick test. When did you last finish something important without touching your phone halfway through? After 10 days of this, something changes. You stop needing pep talks. You have a stack of receipts your brain can't argue with, and the habit stops feeling like a fight. It starts feeling like alignment. Discipline feels easy when it stops being a decision. So what do you do today? Pick one identity. 1. I'm the kind of person who starts. I'm the kind of person who finishes. I'm the kind of person who protects focus. Choose the one that fixes your biggest leak right now. Choose one micro-proof, 2 minutes or less. Make it so small you can do it on your worst day. That's not lowering standards. That's building reliability. Reliability is what builds self-trust. Remove one noise source for 7 days. One social app off your home screen. Notifications off for non-humans. Make space for the new default. Put it on a time anchor. Same trigger every day, even if the action stays tiny. After coffee. After you sit at your desk. The brain loves predictable cues. That's how habits stop feeling like effort and start feeling like just what happens. Schedule it in your calendar for 7 days. When the reminder hits, do the micro-proof before anything else. If you miss the time, don't cancel it. Move it to the next open slot today. The goal is 1 proof per day, not a perfect clock. 1 proof a day is how discipline becomes easy. And recover fast when you slip. Monk mode is about recovery, not guilt. If you miss a day, you don't restart your identity. You resume it. The win is how quickly you return. Fast recovery beats perfect streaks. Run the default switch today. Do the action, log the receipt, and move on. That's how belief gets installed. Once belief is installed, discipline stops feeling like a fight. This is self-improvement without relying on mood. Comment locked, plus your identity so it's written in public. Not a goal, an identity. When the week gets messy, you won't rise to motivation. You'll fall to whatever feels normal. So make normal something you built on purpose. Next episode, 7-day monk mode. Reset, motivation that actually sticks. So you can reset your drive in 7 days and keep it without hype. Train your mind, and your life will follow.